What if your AI assistant could understand your feelings? Imagine a world where the technology you use every day doesn't just respond to your commands, but senses your mood almost like an old friend who knows you well. This isn't some far-off science fiction story. It's a real possibility we're exploring right now. This is a journey into how we can make our interactions with artificial intelligence feel more natural, more intuitive, more human. It's about closing a gap that many of us feel when we talk to our devices. We are standing on the brink of a significant change. This change involves teaching our smart devices a little something about the human heart. It is about moving beyond simple questions and answers, beyond just facts and figures. The core idea we will explore is how a field called Neuro-Linguistic Programming, or NLP, can be the key. This isn't about giving machines emotions of their own. Instead, it is about giving them the ability to recognize and respond to ours. This could transform our digital assistants from cold robotic tools into patient, understanding partners in our daily lives. Think about the conversations you have with people you trust. There's a certain flow to them, a give and take that goes beyond the words themselves. You notice a slight hesitation in a friend's voice and know to ask if everything is okay. You hear a smile in your grandchild's tone over the phone, and it brings a smile to your own face. We want to bring a small piece of that warmth and connection into our technology. The goal is to make these interactions less frustrating and more helpful, especially for those of us who didn't grow up with a computer in every room. Let us start by talking about a problem that many of us have likely experienced. Today's artificial intelligence is remarkably smart in many ways. You can ask it for the weather forecast in another country, and it will tell you in a split second. You can ask it to play your favorite song from 50 years ago, and the music starts right up. These tools are incredible at finding facts and following very specific commands. They have access to a world of information and can perform tasks with a speed and accuracy that can feel like magic. But there is something important missing from the equation. For all their intelligence, these AIs often miss the feelings behind our words. They don't pick up on the worry in your voice when you ask about a health symptom. They don't recognize the joy in your tone when you share good news. They operate on a purely logical level, processing words as data points rather than as expressions of human experience. This creates a disconnect, a space where understanding falls short. This is what some people call the AI empathy gap. It is the reason why talking to an AI can sometimes feel like speaking to a very knowledgeable but completely unfeeling stranger. This empathy gap is more than a minor inconvenience. It can be a real barrier. We want helpers that feel like they are on our side, that can adapt to our unique ways of communicating. When an AI fails to understand our tone or our personal style, the conversation can feel clunky and unnatural. We find ourselves repeating things, speaking in a stiff, robotic manner just to be understood. This isn't how we communicate with each other, and it's not how we should have to communicate with our tools. People naturally crave connection and understanding in their interactions. We want to feel heard. When we use technology that is supposed to make our lives easier, we hope it will reduce our stress, not add to it. They can answer our questions, but they cannot comfort our concerns. They can follow our instructions, but they cannot anticipate our needs based on our emotional state. This is the challenge we face. How do we teach these brilliant machines to be a little more personable and a little less purely transactional? So, what in the world is this neuro-linguistic programming? or NLP. It sounds awfully complicated, doesn't it? But let's break it down into simple everyday words. The neuro part has to do with our brains and nervous system, the way we think and process information from the world around us. It's about how we use our five senses to understand what is happening: sight, hearing, touch, taste, smell. It is the foundation of our thoughts and feelings. The silent, internal map we all use to navigate life. Next, the linguistic part, language. The words we use with others and inside our heads, our tone of voice, our body language, and the little sounds we make that show we are listening. Language is the primary tool we use to express thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. It's how we build bridges of understanding between one mind and another. Finally, programming. Not coding, but the patterns and habits in how we think and behave. The recipes and routines we follow to get results. NLP looks at the programs in how people think, feel, and speak, and explores how to adjust them to communicate more effectively and live more fulfilling lives. It was originally developed to help people, therapists, coaches, teachers. They used its principles to listen better, build stronger relationships, overcome personal challenges. They learned to notice subtle cues to understand what someone was truly trying to say. Now, we are starting to wonder if we can teach these same principles to our AI assistants. How exactly can we apply these ideas to AI? Let's imagine a simple situation. You're tired, overwhelmed, setting up a gadget. I just don't know how to do this. A standard AI pulls a long manual. It answers the question but misses the feeling. An NLP-powered AI listens for size, slower speech, word choice. It sounds like this might be a bit frustrating. I can help. Would you prefer a quick start list or go through it together, one calm step at a time? It mirrors your communication style, short and direct if you are, more context if you prefer. If you're laughing, it's lighter. That sounds like a great time. If somber, it stays calm and respectful. This creates a feeling of being heard and understood, helping you feel comfortable and safe, asking for help with anything on your mind.